What's up, guys? Today we're going to be playing Seduce Me, the Autumn. I don't know how to say that last one. I'm not too sure. It's there. Okay, so we finished off here last time. If you didn't watch that part, if you didn't watch part 2, I will leave a link in the description or at the end of this video. So let's go. So I've already read this. Your father and I have had some difficulties with each other in the past, but it's nothing you should be concerned about. I had heard tidbits of this from my mother and various other people. The only people who had stayed quiet were my father and grandfather. Both of them were refrained from saying the word on the subject matter, but it was clear that whatever happened set up a wall between them. It's hard though, trying to pretend as if nothing were wrong. However, no matter what, you have to stay strong. You're a big girl already, and well, there'll come a day when it seems like you're against the world, but always remember your family and friends will always be here with you. Daddy, Mummy. Sorry. Daddy and Mummy, your friends at school, me, we'll stand together to get through it. How can you be so sure of that? Because we'll be right here. And he pointed his finger to my head, then he pointed at my chest. So stay strong. Promise? For a moment he almost looked sad, pleading. But as quickly as it came, it had to come. The expression disappeared from his face, and he was all smiles once again. Promise. Upon hearing that, Grandpa let off a great burst of laughter and stood up. Alright then, enough of that. How about I whip up some special homemade dessert? I know I can't accompany you to the new cafe, but I'm sure we can talk and eat while I cook and do some paperwork. Homemade dessert? I'll race you to the kitchen. Hey, slow down there, I'm not what I used to be. Ha ha ha. You ruled me in the very home I loved to see you in. Why? Why would you think I'd be ready to take it, especially after this? A surge of anger bubbled within me. I quickly swallowed it. There was no use in getting mad, especially when the person in question was no longer there. I'm sorry. It's hard to stay calm when you've left me with so many questions, especially about what happened between you and Dad. What am I doing? Talking to a grave? My vision blurred. I suddenly realized I was crying. My face heated up as tears rolled down my cheeks. I'll bring you some flowers later. I miss you, Grandpa. I'll try my best to fulfill my promise I gave to you, even if the world might be turned against me. I left the grave, wiping my tears hastily so my parents wouldn't see. Well, it's time we head back home. I'll cook you up your favourite lasagna when we get home, okay? Thanks, Mum. However, my dad didn't speak the entire drive home. I wanted to talk to him, but after his moment at the funeral, I wasn't sure if that was a good idea. It's about time we took off those dreary black clothes. Gathering my courage, I decided then that it was time to talk. Dad, could I ask you something? Go ahead. Why do you want me to move into the estate so soon? I thought I made that rather clear. The college near your grandfather's house is well known for its business program. You are planning to major in business, yes? Right after you graduate from high school, you'll just live there and can easily communicate to this commune to and from school. It's a perfect fit for you. But it's so sudden. You decided so quickly right after the funeral. Don't be so sensitive. If you're like that in the real world, you'll be crushed. I'm just saying that maybe we could talk a bit more about my future. In reply, my father rubbed his temples and sighed quietly. After you graduate from college, you work at Anderson Family Toys. I have connections since I'm the board of directors, so you will be guaranteed a spot. That is what we talked about before, yes? But what if... Stop mumbling. But what if I don't want to work there? Don't be silly. It's the family company. Our company. I'm not just going to hand it over to some incompetent vice chairman. He came closer to me and his face softened. Look, this is all for the best, okay? You may not know it right now, but you'll appreciate it later. For some reason, when I heard him say that, I felt something snapped in me. I wasn't sure what it was, but it made me feel so angry. Do you even care that grandfather passed away? Of course I do. Well, everything seems fine and dandy to you. Things couldn't be better. Excuse me, I don't like your tone, young lady. It's like nothing ever happened at all. Like you just ignored the fact that he's no longer here. You do not raise your voice at me. What did he ever do to you to deserve this? My father, his face hardened. He crossed his arms and erupted in angry laughter. Ha! You've placed him upon a pedestal, like he's some kind of venerated god or something. It makes me sick. Is that it? Are you happy seeing grandfather dead? While everyone was grieving, were you just holding yourself back from laughing at everyone's faces? Did you feel a bit happier seeing him lie in the graveyard? A flash of rage crossed his face. He whipped the back of his hand across my cheek. You don't know anything! Running your mouth like like somehow you don't know anything that ever went on. You're just some little girl that doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut. You did not know my father. You did not know what he was capable of. Is everything alright? What happened? Nothing. I'm not hungry. I think I'll just go upstairs. Honey, wait! I quickly turned and ran upstairs to my room, slammed the door behind me. My breath came in short pants. After a while, I leaned against the door to my bedroom, eventually sliding down to sit against it. How did things become like this? My cheek still throbbed. I tentatively stood up and looked in the mirror to see how it looked. Hopefully it doesn't bruise. What am I saying? Tears formed in the corners of my eyes, but I blinked them back rapidly. I couldn't cry for the second time for today. I had to be stronger than that. Are you alright? Your father told me nothing happened, but I know your father. I'm fine, I just lost my appetite. The lasagna's done though, and I don't want you skipping any meals. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about me, Mum. I'll come down later to eat. You're not telling me the whole story. I just don't want to eat right now. Please, dear, tell me what's going on. I wish you would tell me why you're being like this. I wanted to tell her. A part of me was screaming to tell her what Dad had done. At the same time, I knew she couldn't fix anything. Besides, I was moving out regardless. I remained silent, letting the event remain in the past. Well, I'll leave your food on the table if you want to eat it later. Finally, my mum left me alone. It was strange to think that she was only a few inches away from me, only separated by a single wooden door. I really didn't know what to do. I needed to do something, anything, to get my mind off what just happened. Anything would be better than thinking about what the pain still radiating from my cheek. I was going to move into my grandfather's house tomorrow. I should probably pack my stuff so I'll be prepared for tomorrow. Yeah, that was a good idea. I should start packing. I opened my closet, rummaged around for a while before I finally found 2 large bags, pulling them onto the floor of my room. Then I began to empty my drawers and cabinets so I could bring all my things with me. I didn't have much to bring, only just clothes and some toiletries. Nothing kind of bizarre that I didn't have any of my personal belongings. It wasn't like my luggage was completely devoid of them, but I certainly didn't have many things in my room that I'd miss if I just suddenly left the house. I shook my head to rid of those thoughts. If it was going to be my new home, it would have to feel like it, or one way or another. I was going to make it a home. Just as I was packing my things, my cell phone began ringing and vibrating in my pocket. I slipped my phone out of my pocket and answered it, while slowly easing myself onto my bed. Who could it possibly be calling? Hey Anderson, you there? Is everything alright? We were worried about you, so we decided to call. Hello? I'm really glad you guys called. My voice managed to come out, though it was only a whisper. What happened? Are you okay? Well, I slowly began to tell them about the funeral that afternoon. A small silence finally followed when I was done recounting what happened. To my relief, Naomi finally spoke up. I can't begin to imagine how you must be feeling right now. I'm so sorry. Do you want us to come over right now? No, it's okay. My dad isn't in the good mood, so could we just keep talking on the phone like this? Of course, we'd stay on the phone until the crack of dawn. Do you right, Suzu? Yeah, we're always here if you need us. Right, after all, we wouldn't be the first triple threat trio without you, right? Yeah. A triple threat trio, though, sounds like a name of a gang. Yeah, I mean, we're not taking on the world. We're all taking on the world together. We've got to sound somewhat scary, or no one's going to take us seriously. What's with you and naming things? You've got to step up your game, you know me, falling behind like the cool kids, like Anderson and me. Hey, I'm a cool kid, and if anything, I'd say you'd have to step up your game. We chatted cheerfully about all sorts of things. Very soon, I had forgotten about the events that happened the day. We all engaged in a conversation about Naomi's favourite TV show, some program called Herlock. We all agreed that the actor playing the titular character certainly had a distinctive look about him, with that long overcoat and scarf wrapped around his neck. We have many disagreements about who we thought was the coolest character. Yeah, he has really high cheekbones, and his eyes are so pretty. Though I do have to say, I prefer Jackson. As a bonus, his actor is just so sassy. I looked at the clock handle and realised how late it was. Well, it's already 1 AM. Sorry for keeping you guys up this late. I think I'm gonna hit the hay. See you guys at school tomorrow. I should probably shower and go to bed. I can't believe I've stayed up like this, just talking to my friends. But it was really nice. Well, to the bathroom I go. Anyway, guys, I will going to stop here for today again. Because I mean we all been playing for about 13 minutes, which is quite a long time. So I think what's going to happen next is I think we're going to go to school and move in with the demons. If you don't know what the demons were, they're just like the people who move in with us because they need to be protected. So yeah, I'm not going to say anything else because I don't want you to know anything else. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a lovely day. Do remember to subscribe if you're new, or like the video, comment down below if you want this series to continue going. I think I'm having really fun doing it. It's quite a good game, and I hope to see you soon. Well, bye!